payment giant Stripe integrates Avalanche, AVAX. Users in the USA can now directly purchase Avalanche, AVAX, through the Stripe payment service without the need for cryptocurrency exchanges. Stripe has added support for the Avalanche network to simplify the cryptocurrency purchase process and fund the AVAX ecosystem wallet, Core. This was stated in a press release by Ava Labs, the team behind the blockchain development. A special widget with a customizable interface from Stripe will appear in 8 decentralized Avalanche applications, dApps. With it, users can seamlessly convert fiat to cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency wallet of the ecosystem, Avalanche Core, has already integrated the widget from the payment giant. Users now have the ability to fund their wallets with debit or credit cards through Stripe. Other applications that will add widget support include GoGoPool Staking Protocol, Avi Domain Name Service, Pact, a platform for creating dApps on Avalanche, Nftust01, a marketplace for non-fungible tokens, Halliday Wallet, Blockchain Games Defy Kingdoms and Shrapnel. The integration is designed to solve the cold start problem in Web3, as stated in the announcement. This occurs when customers do not have enough funds in their wallets to conduct a transaction. Stripe will handle all aspects of the Know Your Customer, KYC, process, payments, fraud, and compliance. Initially, users will be able to create an account on the Avalanche network through Core using a Google or Apple ID. Representatives from Avalanche hope that the partnership with Stripe will help attract more capital into the AVAX ecosystem. The Core integration with Stripe is another step that underscores our commitment to providing users with intuitive and convenient solutions, noted Akash Gupta, head of consumer products at Ava Labs. Stripe announced the resumption of crypto payments last week. The platform had discontinued crypto transactions in 2018, citing high Bitcoin volatility. In addition to Avalanche, the payment service accepts payments in the stablecoin USD Coin across 3 other networks, Solana, Ethereum, and Polygon. Why a dubious meme coin reached a market capitalization of $327 trillion. The new meme coin BONKKLLR, based on the Solana blockchain, has captured the crypto community's attention by achieving a staggering market capitalization of $327 trillion, surpassing the GDP of any country in the world. Launched on April 29, Bonkiller has become a stark reminder of the need for investor vigilance. Despite having only 1,143 holders, the coin saw a 24-hour trading volume of about $4.24 million. According to the crypto analytics platform BirdEye, over 90% of the tokens are controlled by its creator. Additionally, a freeze authority feature prevents coin owners from selling their assets, effectively locking up their investments. The supposed market capitalization of Bonkiller is an anomaly and a stern warning. This figure exceeds Bitcoin's market cap, about $1.2 trillion, by more than 300 times and is 3.28 times greater than the global GDP, which is approximately $100 trillion. This inflated number is due to the majority of the tokens being non-tradable, a typical sign of a honeypot scam where invested money ends up trapped by fraudsters. Despite clear warnings about the fraudulent scheme, investors continue to purchase Bonkiller tokens. This scheme has already lured $1.62 million from victims across 11 transactions. Such strategies exploit the common investor fear of missing out, FOMO, driving many to invest in what appear to be profitable opportunities. From an initial offering of 1 SOL, about $140, the developer who created the fraudulent Bonkiller coin has already made nearly $500,000. Retail investors just keep giving this guy free money, comments crypto analyst Gnarlyquin. Recent investigations by blockchain experts have revealed similar patterns in other cryptocurrency projects. For instance, crypto sleuth SackXBT found a dozen similar instances with meme coins based on Solana, all abandoned, costing investors a total of $26.7 million. Such projects often start with promises of high returns but ultimately leave investors with tokens that hold no value. Analysts link the rise in fraudulent projects to the growing popularity of meme coins in their pre-sale stages. Developer crashes Bitcoin test network with just $1. Casa co-founder Jameson Lopp launched an attack on the Bitcoin test network, provoking dissatisfaction among developers. The incident resulted in over 165,000 blocks being generated, equivalent to approximately 3 years of activity in the world's premier cryptocurrency network. Lopp needed only 20 lines of code and $1 for electricity to disrupt the blockchain's operation. Experts explain that Jameson Lopp executed what is known as a griefing attack, designed to create a massive number of transactions with the sole purpose of overloading the system. Typically, attacks on test networks do not directly financially benefit the perpetrator and have minimal impact on users. However, such actions make using the blockchain for its intended purposes very difficult. Lopp intended to highlight a vulnerability in the BTC testnet's infrastructure, specifically the time warp issue. By exploiting this bug, a perpetrator can manipulate the timing of block creation for several purposes. Manipulate transaction order to gain financial benefits. Cause double spending. Impact mining and mining rewards. I simply wanted to demonstrate a weakness that I had suggested fixing in my initial post. It's simple. Sometimes people don't believe in letters, they need to feel the consequences, Lopp explained in a post on the decentralized social network Nostr after the attack. Lopp's unique lesson was not well received by many in the Bitcoin developer community. Leo Weiss of Lightning Labs commented, "This is what trying to synchronize the testnet 3 node looks like now. Thousands of new blocks appear every hour, so no matter how fast you sync them, you'll never catch up to the current end of the chain. We may have to say goodbye to free test networks forever." Francis Pouliot, founder of bullbitcoin.com, called Lopp a frostbitten loser. He lashed out at the Casa co-founder with fierce criticism, "Cool, dude, you can attack a network without economic incentives and mess up tests for open-source BTC app developers, wasting their time for nothing." However, criticism does not seem to greatly disturb Lopp. The developer has already announced an essay detailing his reasons and methods, set to be released next week. "After I publish the details of what I did, it will be even easier for anyone technically inclined to reproduce it," he promised. Lopp's attack led to a sharp increase in the hash rate of the BTC test network. According to mempool.space, the rate surged to 2,315 th/s and has since fallen back to 86 th/s. A coal company starts Bitcoin mining. Coal giant Alliance Resource Partners, valued at $2.8 billion, announced that it has mined 425 bitcoins over 4 years. In its latest quarterly report, Alliance Resource revealed that it has mined $30 million worth of BTC using excess electricity at its facilities. The company began mining Bitcoin in the second half of 2020 as part of an experiment aimed at monetizing the surplus electricity at the Riverview mine to prevent downtime. This pilot project for mining the premier cryptocurrency turned out to be successful. According to the company's CFO, Carrie Marshall, by the end of the first quarter of 2024, Alliance Resource had 425 BTC on its balance sheet, valued at $30 million at current rates. Marshall noted that the coal titan does not purposefully purchase Bitcoin. Instead, the firm mines the asset using existing equipment. "We have additional capacity. We lease it out to other Bitcoin miners in the data center that Alliance Resource built for mining cryptocurrencies, taking advantage of low electricity costs," he added. The share of Bitcoin on Alliance Resource's balance sheet is relatively small. According to BitcoinTreasuries.net, the largest holder of BTC, MicroStrategy, currently manages over 214,000 coins valued at $13.2 billion. Spot ETFs debut in Hong Kong. On April 30th, trading commenced in Hong Kong with 6 new spot ETFs based on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Approval for these new financial instruments was granted to 4 companies: China Asset Management, Harvest Global Investments, Bosera, and Hashkey. The Hong Kong market introduced the following tickers: Bosera Hashkey Bitcoin ETF, BOS HSK BTC. Bosera Hashkey Ether ETF, BOS HSK ETH. China AMC Bitcoin ETF, CAM BTC. China AMC Ether ETF, CAM ETH. Harvest Bitcoin Spot ETF, HGI-BTC. Harvest Ether Spot ETF, HGI-ETH. These ETFs are available in several currencies, including Hong Kong dollars, HKD, US dollars, and Chinese yuan, RMB. At the opening of trading on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, HKEX, BOSS HSK BTC and BOSS HSK ETH traded at $6,470 and $3,238 respectively, indicating strong investor interest. Other ISR's spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum opened at the following figures: HGI BTC $1,036, HGIF $1,014, CAM BTC $1,034, CAMETH $1,014. China AMC reported that during the initial placement, the subscription volume for its Bitcoin-based instrument was around $121.4 million, and for Ethereum, it was $20.5 million. A distinctive feature of the BOSS-era Hashkey ETFs is the subscription and redemption mechanism in kind. This allows investors to directly subscribe to fund shares using BTC or ETH, unlike American instruments which operate on a cash redemption model, a method some experts consider less effective. In addition to Hong Kong citizens, international investors who meet all local standards will have access to the new ETFs. Specifically, they will need to go through a Know Your Customer (KYC) procedure. This inclusive approach could expand the customer base, increase market liquidity and stability for ETFs in Hong Kong. Deng Chao, CEO of Hashkey Capital, believes that the introduction of ETFs in Hong Kong democratizes access to cryptocurrencies. He sees the instrument as a bridge between traditional finance and the rapidly evolving digital asset ecosystem. Hong Kong is strengthening its position as a global cryptocurrency hub. ISR's executives are optimistic about the development of the crypto asset market in the Asian city. We are witnessing the dawn of the Web3 era in Hong Kong. The government and regulatory bodies are pushing the city to become a global financial center for Web3. The official adoption of cryptocurrency ETFs highlights Hong Kong's competitive advantages in the global virtual asset sector, emphasized Gan Tian, CEO of China AM. However, some experts hold more reserved opinions. Bloomberg analyst Rebecca Sin, for example, believes that Hong Kong ETFs will attract only about $1 billion in the next 2 years. Her colleague, Eric Balchunas, previously expressed doubts that the instrument would even reach $500 million. The reaction of Bitcoin to these developments remains subdued. According to CoinGecko, the asset's price has fallen by 1.4% over the last 24 hours. Toncoin, TON, avoids dropping below $5. Is a recovery on the horizon? The price of Toncoin may soon begin to recover if TON holders seize the current favorable opportunity and attempt to replenish their wallets with new tokens. Although a rally was expected last week, after breaking out of a downward channel, TON fell but managed to stay afloat in the range of $5.20 to $5.40. Investors could turn the tide if they decide to increase their token holdings. According to the market value to realized value (MVRV) ratio, the altcoin is heating up due to a recent incident. This on-chain metric tracks the profits and losses of investors. The 30-day MVRV for Toncoin is minus 13.22%, indicating losses. Historically, however, an MVRV zone of minus 10% to minus 20% is also known as an accumulation opportunity. This could lead to a sharp increase in demand, potentially triggering a price increase. The potentially growing interest is also indicated by the behavior of the MACD indicator, which helps identify potential buy and sell signals based on the convergence and divergence of two moving averages. It is on the verge of a potential bullish crossover. This is a sign that the market recognizes the asset's value. The formation of the crossover would provide price support. Currently, the price of Toncoin is below the resistance level of $5.40, and its breakout has confirmed a potential bullish outcome. This is significant as the $5.40 level has been tested multiple times in the past as a critical resistance. In recent days, the token has struggled to overcome this barrier, but it has also managed to avoid a fall. Such resilience may be rewarded with investor support, potentially pushing the price of Toncoin to $6. However, if the bullish breakout fails and TON corrects, it may test the $4.80 level as support. This crucial level has been tested for strength in the past. Losing it would negate the bullish scenario and increase the losses of TON holders.